Hi, Kat Hartliebe here. Also Todd Lieben. Todd Lieben has another song that I feel like doing. That I have this urge to post. Obviously, that means I need to do a poetry reading, right? So it's called Glittering Brass, and it is almost written as if. All right, you guys know that I'm Big Bang and Blackpink fan. And it kind of makes me think of Jenny's words for GD back when he first brought her onto the stage. So it kind of makes me think of that. All right, let's attempt. Glittering brass. Leaving everything behind, trying for a new sport, beginning this new life I never would have thought. Started out as strangers, I knew none of you, before they made us allies against a strange new world. I looked up to you as leader, even if I never would. Play alongside you, I thought you had enough. Only we find you wasted and struggling with life, as if this pretty place we reached devoids just about everything. You are the shining star that everyone holds close. You make the ladies excited, you make the men hope. I have been waiting for the time when reality looks divine, only to find out it's brass, instead of the shining gold of the past. I looked up at you shining there. I believed their honest flair, as if the draw is always there. There was something missing then. What they made you face down alone would make so many cringe at home. Yeah, you stood against the rising tide and said, I am not going to hide. We waited with bated breath for the time you announced the next. For years or months or barely weeks, you end up showing off in streaks. Then, of course, I cried with you when things fell apart, not that you ever knew the tears I have offered you. The trick to playing for the crowd, you learned that young, taking out the time, you should have been having fun, yet you say, that's all right. Don't you regret the time you lost when everyone was playing up, or do you think you managed well? I mean, your bank account has swelled. I worry about you standing there upon a platform in the air, standing with roses all around. Don't you feel alone right now? I cannot say I understand. I never got your grand plan, but something tells me it's off, as if the clock has struck. Allow me to say this now, you are more than their fancy spouts. They make you more hero than the human that you are. Don't give up on living life or fall apart when you should fight. It may seem overwhelming holding out against their screech. You can manage, you've done before, so I believe in every word you explain, even if there's a lie. Sometimes that's all we have left. You are a force, a power, a new class, yet I finally understand not all that glitters is gold, and gold is not the goal that's met. For now and later and years beyond, you've got an ally in me. I'll hold up signs and scream your name because no one should be alone, not even those above the crowd. Dee. So yeah, it's clearly written for GD. These are not young poems. This is not recent. I wrote this quite a while ago. Realized that I've been in love with GD for years. No, years. That's normal. Anyway, so this was written to GD quite some time ago. Probably going on 3 years now. Because Glittering Bass is kind of that old. God, we're going into 2022. In less than a month. Did you know I turned 36 this year? When did that happen? Maybe that's why I have this massive collection of poems. And I say that. It's like 36 years, all the poems. Enjoy. You can't read it because it's backwards because the camera sees everything backwards. I don't know what's wrong with the camera. I don't care. So anyway, this was Glittering Brass. It is one of my poems. It could turn into a song. It has that almost setup, but it's not. I have no idea how to make it into a song because I don't understand music that well. Natural talent, innate talent does not make you good. it makes you capable of training easier. That's really all it is. So anyway, Glittering Brass is definitely written to GD, and I wanted to post it alongside my Stay With Me for Sangrai. Okay. Loves. So much loves.